Hello, and welcome to another art stream. Wait, okay. Never mind. Put some music. What should we do this time? Maybe some station. uh, ooh, some ska. No. No. I'm trying to get people here. Some of it's good. We'll start with some chill guitar, I think. Eee. Okay. So I'm going to continue with what I was working on last week, but just move forward. I actually started working on some refining some of the newer pages, so I'm going to try and continue that today, and maybe even plot out a page that's brand new, is what I'm thinking of, because that way it's just like I can just go straight from that and keep moving forward, because I feel like I'm kind of stuck in a like stasis right now, where I'm kind of just not moving forward with the story. So I think it's good to try some things out, and yeah. Just looking for some good poses to start off. Here's one. Ballerinas are great for like really cool poses. Wait. Like that. I mean, it looks so painful, but like they, and at the same time so like elegant. We're in full-blown winter here, so I mean, it's, to some people yay, to others boo, and to me, thankfully, I have this week off, so yay? Question mark? Eh? Like, it's not a problem for me, but at the same time, it's kind of a shame that the week off I can't go. It's a little more difficult to go outside and go for a walk or anything like that, but only because I don't want to like trip and break into 1,000 pieces. But you know, other than that, yay. Hello! Doing alright. Hope you're doing good today. Just doing some warm-up sketches. Now I was going to work on the comic, but hope it's nice and warm where you are. It's cold here. Part of me already misses Dinovember a little bit, but I mean, I still have some I can finish up, so I might do some of that this month. Like maybe on Friday maybe I'll spend some time on Friday drawing some, trying to finish up a few of them. Oh, fun. I keep meaning to put the Discord up. I have one going, but I just kind of use it mainly for posting on other people's pages when I raid them. I need to get that set up so that people can finally put up fan art and that kind of stuff. But yeah, with my stuff, as long as you credit me, you feel free to make fan art of any of it, to just make sure to send people back here. Other than that, go for it. That's all I care about. And so far people have been really good about that, so I'm not too worried. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, if you want to, I'm saying you can. I'm not saying that I'm asking. Who have you drawn for anyway? Anyone I'm wondering if it's anyone I know. I mean, if you like those, another thing you could do is there's some artists do those draw this in my style. Those are fun. I've done those before. I need to set one of those up with my art. I keep meaning to do that. And maybe I'll do that over this break. Maybe, yeah, that'd be fun. Cool. That must be a fun way to explore a bunch of different art styles. 'Cause that's kind of why I used to do those. But Like a few years ago, I did one for a Christmas one that someone else made, and it came out pretty good. Hey. Oh, good. I'm glad you could at least, if you want, you could just put me on in the background while you're working. No worries. I'm pretty sure, unlike Twitch, YouTube doesn't care as much. So. Yeah, I made some progress on the oops, wrong page. Yeah, I started to work on this, last night on my other stream. I made this whole page. Roughed out, because this is a page that was very rough, and I've made it more cleaned up so that it's clearer and fixed some of the pages, some of the panels, I mean. And tonight I think I'm going to work on a few of these other pages and try and even do a new page. So that'll be exciting. That's a cool pose. That's gonna be hard, but I'll give it a shot. This is fun. I like challenging myself with these random poses. Like I just go into Pinterest and try and draw some random photos as quick as I can. Because the other thing you can do is you just use Line of Action, which is a website that randomly generates. My only issue is that I've seen those images so many times it's kind of boring, and I don't want drawing to be boring, so. So I kind of do both. Because they have some really great animal, like their animal photography on there is so good. Like, and they have another section that's just for hands, which, I mean, I have yet to meet an artist who doesn't need, or shouldn't keep practicing hands. Like, hands is something that we all, no matter how long we've been drawing, can improve on. Like, I'm sure even Glenn Keane says he constantly probably draws figure drawing just to get good at hands. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. What's wrong with this? It's hard to choose my favorite. I think the Spicamellis was my favorite of the dinosaurs. Drawing that one was so much fun. Like, I found out later that that dinosaur was actually a more recent discovery, apparently, which is pretty cool. Because I wondered why I wasn't very familiar with that species. Like, I mean, I'm not a huge... I'm not a giant dinosaur nut, but I mean, I know enough, so, like... Suddenly seeing this new creature that's from the Ankylosaurus family, which... I mean, after that huge discovery of, like, what was that, like, is that almost 10 years ago now? Maybe it was. The Ankylosaur that was found in, I believe, Canada, that was perfectly preserved. Yeah, I think that was Canada. And, now they have this one, which is just so cool. Like it, whoops. Put this up a little bit. Like, here, I'll show you why. Because it looks like this. It is death metal Ankylosaurus. Very cool. These are coming out better today than usual. Usually, these are obviously not perfect because they're sketches. They're not super long, but I'm pretty happy with them today. Usually I just do a few and I'm like, I'm good. It's like, they all look bad, but whatever. Let's get drawing. Because it's usually just to loosen up my arm a little bit and just get used to pushing on the monitor at a certain, like, hard, with a certain pressure. Oops, I guess her hair doesn't do that. It goes behind her. Yeah, it's fine. I can take some creative liberties. Yeah, came out good. Pretty good. I could go further, but I don't want to use up too much time. I'm going to just do a few more of these and then I'll get to work. So, let's do some warriors. So, I forgot oh, that must have been an old one. I wonder if that's when I was doing dragons, because like I have some cranes in here and stuff, and I was looking at other creatures for inspiration. Because like cranes and secretary birds have like crazy design to them, and they're just really powerful creatures. That's a cool bit of armor. I'll draw this even though this isn't a full body. It's a partial, but I like the armor, so I'll just do that as practice for drawing the character with armor. Yeah, this. I'm going to draw in his big shapes first, and then I'll break it down once I get further in the drawing. Kind of a cool, it's this leather that's got this cool kind of pattern to it, like almost like chitin kind of, where it's like yeah, kind of cool. And well, I mean, practical to a degree. I mean, it's not like not anyone would want to wear this, but if you're probably jousting or something, or maybe like sword, maybe fencing, you could use it for a guard. I haven't checked. I wonder if there's any good movies coming out next year. I mean, this year was kind of a bust, kind of a failed year in my opinion. Like, I can't even think of anything I went to go see other than I'm trying to think that was this year. I did see a few anime, but that's it. So I can't think of any like live action I wanted to see this year. But like, I don't even think there was any real like war movies or anything that like, or like documentary kind of movies. Which is surprising because usually like Nolan or someone's doing one of those. 'Cause I thought his Dunkirk was pretty good. Like, it'd be nice if he did some other ones. Kind of interesting seeing My Hero finish up. Like, been watching it since the beginning, and it's really cool seeing it kind of like a show kind of finalized. It's kind of like when I finished up Soul Eater. Although I'd say the final fight in this is a lot more satisfying than that final fight, because I like the characters better in Soul Eater overall, but I like the story. I like the theme of the like in the like pacing of the story in My Hero better. I know it's not everyone likes it, I know, but it just works for me for some reason. Maybe because like so many things are trying to be like really dark, and I mean it is dark at parts, but it's also goofy at times, and like it does all the funny faces and stuff that I miss from old anime, like where they exaggerate their face expressions. Just trying to play around and practice drawing this material, because I don't usually don't draw this, so. And I'm trying to get more versed in other materials for my comic, because usually I just do metal armor, but leather's obviously an easier choice. Cool. Okay. One more and I'll get to work. Just want to do. That was just for. I'll do one more pose and then I'll. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe another clothing one, but so something more fashion based. Finding the fashion pose. Do, do, do. I guess this works. It's nothing spectacular, but it's okay. It's still good to practice drawing other things. So, like, she's wearing a hoodie, or like a long sleeve sweater, kind of. So, Gives me practice drawing something other than just like tight clothing. Oops. Hello! Thanks for dropping by, everyone. I'd like to see some more people in the chat, or not in the in the count. So, hope everyone's having a great day. Just feel free to, if you want to just lurk, that's fine too. Just chill and you can all draw together, or you can do whatever you're doing. Yeah. I'm just gonna arms holding close to her. Big departure from drawing ballerinas to drawing someone in a in a sweater, that's for sure. Much different clothing. Kind of looks like she's doing like a silent prayer. Or maybe she's about to do some alchemy. It's just nice to finish on something really simple, but like a little bit out of my wheelhouse, like something I don't usually draw that I'm trying to get better at, which is just drawing like loose clothing. Oops. Yeah, cool beans. Okay. Time to get to work on some of the drawings. What should we do first? Not that one. Yeah, let's work on, I'm gonna work on this one. I want to clean up some of these. I'll go in stages because these ones are okay. They could be the first three are okay. They could use some a little bit of cleaning, but like these bottom ones need much more work, obviously, because they're still in the very rough form. Oh wait, this is... You know what, I'm not going to do this page, because this is kind of like a repeat of the page this page that I've cleaned up. Unless... Nah, I'll keep this one. I like this idea better. Where she's kind of just like... Plus, I forgot that, that's not even the right other page. I don't know why that one's in here. Because there's another one where he has, Is this it? No, well, that's probably supposed to be it, but... Sorry, I'll just find it. There's a specific page where he, It's not here. I'll have to look for it. I know where it might be. Might be here. Maybe. Maybe. Another one I need to work on too is this one. I can open this one up too. So, because a lot of things happening on this page. I started to clean up this one a little bit. Like I got why don't we finish clean? I'll just color this one in really quick, and then I'll get to work on the other ones, because this is really... There's not much left to do with this. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Oh, kind of like the music. It's nice and relaxing. Yeah, yesterday I had this piano mix going that kind of made me think of To the Moon, which was a good game. Definitely proof that graphics aren't what makes a good game. Like if you're good with RPG Maker, you can make a great game. And there's that one game that came out earlier this year, Don't Look Outside, I think it's called. And that's proof of it. Like that got really high reviews, and it was also made with RPG Maker. And good on them. Like I'm glad to see these smaller, not just because like I'm like against bigger companies. Like I love some of the like the next Square Enix game that comes out. I'll jump on, but if they ever get Kingdom Hearts done. So I don't have the free time to play their MMOs, which is unfortunate because that's probably what they're going to work more on, since they make them, that makes probably the bulk of their money. Bum bum bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Thought about going a little more extravagant, but I'm like, nah. He's doing this spell that is linked to a marker in another dimension. So he's... And the bug is the anchor. This is so... Not sure why that's so weak. I think because it's partly a blur, and I'm not really... Nah, not that. Maybe some of this. A little bit of Kirby crackle here and there. It's pretty cool, I think. I can clean it up a little bit more as I go along, but I still need to save room for the dialogue anyway, so I don't want to get too overly committed to everything in there. Cool. How are we doing on time? Oh, not bad. I don't know if I like the, maybe what I don't like about them is that there's nothing... This shouldn't just be, like, white behind it. That's better. It's bitter. That's better. This. No. It's like got light smoke coming off of him. It's like I hate teleporting. This is the introduction of a side character who was actually originally going to be the main character of a different story, but I never could get the story to work, so I kind of just pushed him to the back. I don't know if I should lighten it or dark. I'll keep it dark. He's a necromancer that mainly focuses on using ancient creatures, like from the prehistoric creatures, for and reviving them and studying them. But he was kind of a quiet character that was just going to be like very antisocial, kind of reclusive kind of mage. I am not going to be my typical self and try and label all of these books. I promise. I'm just going to do them in different colors, and that's it. I do like doing variety, though, so I like to make I know there are brushes for like doing books, but I like the personal touch. Like different volumes of grimoires that he collects. That's his other passion. Other than studying ancient creatures, prehistoric creatures, he loves collecting books. Which for a while was true for me until I started to get enough that I don't really need anymore. I have like a pretty big library. I've had to like get rid of some of the books during moves because like there's just just too many. So if anyone ever has a question on a specific book, I might be able to answer and like review it. If you're thinking about getting something and you want a second opinion. I used to do that on my other, when I really early on this channel. So maybe I'll do it again, but I haven't decided, really. I'll have to see if people are interested in that. Maybe what I'll do is once I get the Discord up, I'll make a book section, and then if enough people are posting in there, then I'll start to talk about some of the things that we talk about in there on the stream. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah. What color his pants were? Maybe they were just black. I forget. It could be just a different set of clothing he has. That would have been better for the desk. Oh well. Maybe we'll add a little bit of that tint to the wood, because I like that, like, cherry wood kind of. I think that's what that is, right? It's like, got a. He's just surrounded by books. If anyone ever wants to talk about a book you're reading or something like that, especially fantasy, I love to hear about that. I like talking about that kind of stuff. So. Oops. That's too hard to see. There. That shows a little bit more of their edge. Nice. I like that. Pretty simple. I'll clean it up more on my next pass, but this way at least I have this mainly colored in. Okay. Okay, I got this. So. Maybe I'll work on this. This one is going to take a lot of brainstorming because I kind of want to fix it. Because it's a. Yeah, I'll need to work on the dialogue on that one, so. Where'd that other one go? Yeah, this is the the forest spirit that's messing with her because it's like see, kind of hard to threaten me with a knife, and she pops her head off. It's like boink. It's like that's not really gonna hurt me. Like whatever. Oh, oops, that's what I didn't do on this. I'll fix that right now. Like, where's the... Why is the bottom nuts cut into pieces? I was like, oh, okay, that's why. There we go. Nope. That is incorrect. Why did... There. Okay. Do 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 do. think I have a page before this too I should be working on first. Oh yeah, I have it open, I think. Yeah, I did. Okay. It's this one, where she's kind of... where she's lost and... Oh no, that's after. I'm sorry. 1 second. I swear there was one before where she first greets the creature. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, just trying to find it. Thought I... Is this it? Nope, that's much later. And that's that page I didn't want to do, which is a shame because I kind of like that panel. I might... I'll think about it. Here it is. Yeah, this is the page I wanted to work on because it's got the, this is like where she's trying to work her way through the woods and is ambushed by this spirit. Bum, 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 bum. Might put the fox ears back on the mask. 'Cause I do like it being mostly a mask though, because it's kind of adds more to the mystique. Kind of like she's one of those like she's makes her look more like strange than if she was just looked like a human with a foxtail or something. She's clearly wearing this weird mask. Gotta work on her pose. Hello! Thank you for dropping by. I'm working on my comic tonight. In this part, the main character is set off by her father to just navigate these woods because she still has some confidence issues, and he's like, okay, if you just do this yourself and then I'll meet you on the other side. It's like, I'm not gonna help you. So, and she ran into this spirit while she's in there. Thanks. I don't know why. Oh, you know why? Because it's not. Yeah, that's why. I'm like, why is it so. I was wondering why the lines weren't coming out very dark. Yeah, it's kind of just like a trickster spirit, kind of, that I thought would be kind of a fun additional character. Do-do-do. Clean this up a little bit more. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I was working on a few other pages. There's that other one. Yeah, like these are the two main characters. So, and this is supporting characters down at the bottom. So. That's a page that has a lot of work left to do on it. Same with that, same with that. And this is when I finished, I roughed out yesterday. And I'm going to try and go over this and clean it up. Like he's sparring with her to get her to test her what she's learned. And she's a bard, so she uses this magical guitar with a it's kind of like a mixture of a scepter and a guitar. I've seen that done before, but it's just like I think even in Dynasty Warriors there's a character that kind of has that, but he has it with a that Japanese instrument. I forget what that's called, but it's just, it looks similar to a guitar. Yeah, here's another one. It's just her being a pest, driving her crazy. I don't know if I like the ears. I'm going to try to fix them. Thank you. I took a small vacation this week from work, so I'm trying to use as much of it as I can to chip away at this while I have all this free time. It's been nice. Especially because it's so cold outside right now. It's not a fun time to be driving. I hope it's nicer where you are, because today I had to go out just for a quick moment, and it was pretty slippery and slushy. Oh no, yeah, they've been warning. Even I think it was even as early as like late or like early fall. They were saying the winter was looking like it was gonna be pretty rough. So yeah. Even, but to be fair, we've like at least here, this region has been pretty lightly hit in the last few years. So, I mean, it stinks, but I mean, at least we got some good before this. Because usually there's not snow until like January here, so. At least my bigger complaint usually is that people aren't driving sensibly, and when I went out earlier today, they were being really smart, so that's all I care about, honestly. Then again, I wasn't rushing to work or anything, so. But like, and I wasn't on an expressways, because I'm sure expressways were probably. I talked to someone at the where I was going, and they basically said like they went on an expressway and there was like people just like cutting each other off, and it's just, I'm like, really? It's like, why would you do that in this kind of weather? Oh yeah, that was done by, yeah, a friend of mine did that for me. It's pretty cool. I need to have her name. I need to put her name in the credits. I keep forgetting to. But yeah, it was a redeem I got from her page when I was on it once, and she does like a lot of that kind of stuff, and what else? And she does like VTuber models, like at least the basic build, like starting point for people. And, like, I'm trying to rig my own right now, and she's offered to help me a few times, but I'm still fumbling enough that I'm like, I don't want to hold her up. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, nice. Good. I'll just be careful getting on and off, obviously. Don't want to slip. But other than that, I'm glad to hear that, because yeah, it can be a pain. Wait, I know what to do. Sorry, one sec. Just gonna look. Oh yeah, Lyra B. Sorry, that was the name of my friend. Lyra B. She's got a really nice art channel on Twitch. So definitely like her art. Oops. You know what? That's the problem with this. I changed the hairstyle. Because it's a comb back. It's like a... Still is a big poof hair. Your hair turns into like a... looks like a foxtail kind of. It's like the highlights kind of make it look like that. Just need to work on her anatomy, obviously, but I'll get it there. Yeah, we're at least to get to my work, yeah, because it's like in another district, and yeah, it's a pain. But honestly, I drive so little though that I'm at the point where I probably could change over to doing like Uber. Like I have a car from like 2016, and it has only like, I think it just hit 40,000 miles, which is like really not much. Yeah, I just got finished doing this art challenge where I draw dinosaurs every day, or not every day, but I tried to do like I did manage to get a bunch done. I might finish up the ones I got, but it's always fun just kind of like going back to that and doing some research and learning about new animals, especially something as impressive as those. Like some of them are just pretty incredible. Like there's this one, I think I might have had it up when you came in, but it was like called Spica Melis. It's from the Ankylosaurus family. So yeah, that thing's like a walking tank with spikes. Pretty metal. Oh, none of that. I even have that kind of incorporated into my comic a little. I have, let me see if I have that picture. Here it is. This is a creature that's going to show up later in the comic. It's the mother's side of the story. She's trying to save that. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, I just finished the time lapse for this, and so you can find that on the page. But yeah, this guy, he can control undead ones, like undead dinosaurs. So, thanks. Yeah, it's a drawing I've been like, I kind of been like working on in the background for a little while, and I kind of left it on the shelf while I was working on the dinosaurs, but I really wanted to finish it, and I'm glad I did, because I'm pretty happy with it too. Especially like that background with the like the evenings sunset, like that came out really good. Because I always like to add in some kind of event into these drawings. She's doing that thing where like she's got like her body like she's just like behind this tree that's way too small. It's like something's weird. But yeah, I wanted to make this cool like side story for the mother to have in this comic, where she's trying to protect those dinosaurs from this evil elf who's like kind of like a mad scientist kind of character. He's like just wants to like mess around with all these creatures and see what he can make from them, and he's really fascinated with like with these creatures because for some reason there's like they survive being in the fairy realm that long. So he's like curious to see how he can mess with them more. And like the mother's trying to save the little infant T-Rex from being turned into the same kind of monster the mother was turned into, because she doesn't want it to suffer like the mother is. And she's trying to heal the mother T-Rex while avoiding being eaten by the mother T-Rex. find a... Let's see. I mean, I could use another page, but I should... Actually, I got a better idea. I'll do this the correct way. I'm gonna open up my side... Oops. If it lets me. That's not what I want to do. Well, that was weird. I'll just open up the first page. That way I can get her hair color. Not the official way. I should be using like the character sheet, but actually, you know what? I know where it is. I'm gonna find it. I'd rather do that. It should be in here. Here it is. There you go. Perfect. I heard that, yeah. I heard that those can be kind of tricky. Just... I thought I heard something about like that, but I haven't tried it, so I can't really say for sure, because I've only heard like things here and there loosely, but I mean, like many of these things, it goes up and down, I hear, like in popularity. Obviously, just make sure to read the terms of service and all that kind of stuff. It's the same thing with putting your art on Webtoon or Tapas, where it's like just be sure you're not accidentally giving like I'm pretty sure on there that they're very clear that they don't own the rights to anything you put on there. Oops. That's too dark. Too dark. But that sounds exciting though, because it's yeah, Webtoon scammy. I heard, I don't know. I've just heard certain things about like how certain people have had difficulty with Etsy, but it depends, I guess. And I haven't tried it myself, so that's why I don't really like take. I would wait until I would never just take someone's word without doing it myself. But I think it's just more like just reading the contracts and making sure everything's okay before you posting artwork up there, and make sure that like you're getting all the money, or at least a fair cut. Because I know that there's a fee for like I think hosting on there. Like I don't know if they take it out of the commission or if they charge you yearly for a membership. I know there's something though. But yeah, Webtoon's not the best. I think what was the name of that one? There's been a couple webcomics that have been messed around with on there, where like they'll like look at trying to use its license for a TV show without the creator's knowledge. But I have heard it's an okay like backup though. Like I taught this one pop like older creator. He pretty much said that like it's okay for like a background kind of like a backups kind of like area, like you put stuff there but you put a link up saying like this is where the real site is, just so people know to go somewhere else. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, they do. They don't get. That's kind of why it's a good place just to do for as a like a mirror site to just send people to your site where like either you can just like have a lot of merchandise or like I don't know, put a paywall up, I guess, if you really. This isn't probably going to be behind. I don't think this will be on the paywall though. I'll think about it, but probably not, honestly. Like, there might be, like, extras that will be on paywall, like... Like, when this gets popular enough, maybe I'll start to make these separate streams or something, and... only subscribers can watch them or something, who knows. I'll try and think of something. But right now, it's like, I don't really feel like it's necessary yet. And besides, the more I can promote this, the better right now. I chose it. Guys, I chose a different color. There we go. Thank you. But you're selling traditional art on the Etsy, I imagine. 'Cause that's usually what people do. Like I guess there is digital too, isn't there? I almost bought some brushes from there once, but then I found them on a different place where I felt a little more secure. And I'm sure it's fine, but I just kind of like, I'm more used to buying from like other places. On Etsy though, I've almost bought some statues. Like I saw these D&D ones, I think they are, and I'm like, they were of like various like monsters and dinosaurs and mixtures of monsters and dinosaurs, and I'm like, must resist urge to empty wallet. Because like those look, yeah, there's like an entire like, I think there's like Warhammer stuff on there too. There's a lot of that kind of stuff there. So. Fix your legs. Oh, quiet phone. Oops. Okay. Guys. Thank you. Pick the right color, please. She's cool. Maybe she's okay. It's just the yeah, I saw I mean, it's definitely pricey, but I did see, like, I keep seeing these, like, personal, like, screen printing, like, presses you can use for t-shirts or something. But I'm sure they're, like, probably $200, so I'm like, even I'm like, yeah, that's okay. It's like, no, I don't need that. Because I have a imprint account. I do want to put some of this stuff up on there. But I could look into Etsy too, maybe. It's a possibility for the future, maybe. Because imprint is nice because it's I believe it's also free, and they don't. I don't believe if they take anything, it's negligible. It's a very small, like, nothing amount. It's only, I think, just like the amount of money for hosting the images on their page, but I don't remember it being a really high percentage. There might not even be one. I could be wrong, but like. But they make nice prints there, and I was like, I've heard good things from other artists, so I'm gonna give that a shot. But like I said, I might try other things like Etsy as well if my stuff gets more popular. Oops. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it, because like a couple of these dinosaur prints came out really good, and like oops, some other things I did this year I really like. So I'll definitely look into it for those. I like playing around with brushes, that's why I did that. Like, I normally wouldn't use something like this, but I'm like, it has a kind of, I like the watercolor effect of it. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. So what I can always do is go underneath it with a lighter color. And like a, whoops, not that brush. Where's my crude brushes? There they are. Yeah, here's my... These are called group brushes. They're like traditional brushes that you can use digitally. Pretty cool. See how like it kind of like has the effect of watercolor. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it from your recommendation, because yeah, because like I said, I've seen a few artists use it, but just never tried it myself. But sounds good. Just trying this out for fun, seeing how it. Might go on top of that with something else just to make it look a little cleaner. Nope. I'll keep those as a maybe. Only reason I would say no is that it's a big change from the other pages, and I don't want that much of a difference. Not that one. That's actually kind of cool. Might mix something with this, but that's kind of a interesting brush. Yeah. You know, anything to save a little time. Because hundreds of more panels to do. So. And then we'll just go in with this and clean up some of the... Nice. Yeah. Cool. I'll be right back. Get more water. Yeah. Perfect. Colors, what's her shirt? I mean, her gear, I forgot. Done so many different renditions of this character. I can't remember what she originally looked like. I have these newer ones of her, but I'm still playing around with them. Like, here's some of the newer versions of her. But her hair's kind of crazy in both of them, and kind of gave her that like brave hair in the left one. So I'm not sure I like the blue because there is already well, I guess the blue character's not near with them, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm still not sure if I like the blue. I already forgot what color it was. Oh right, she's blue, so it's just... I do kind of like the stripes. Yeah. Very weird. Definitely. In both of them, it's like... It's like... Oh, I might do that, I don't know. Oops, wrong brush. Not gonna use that brush for her hair. There we go. Or for her. I think that I'm mixed feelings on that though. Even I'm trying to think what I want her to look like. Maybe I'll just make that blue more subdued, and then maybe I won't. Maybe it was more that it was just really dark. I mean, it was really bright, and I didn't like how vivid it was. Oops. Like maybe if you make her skin more of like a grayish blue. But then she looks like the wolf guy. No, I can't do that. That's why I don't like her. That's what, because I already have a character that's a blue werewolf, so I don't want to make a blue fox and a blue werewolf. So maybe I will just make her mostly orange, actually. Maybe she'll have like stripes, maybe it will kind of like mix with maybe a human color mixed with this or something. Like not sure what yet. But at least maybe it goes from like a brown to an orange or something like that. That could work. That could work. I'll play around with it. Maybe we'll keep the messy hair because it kind of is fun to draw. Maybe? Ah. This is just a first pass anyway at the colors, so I can always change it if I don't like it. Definitely had some character. And makes her look more like... It just kind of makes her look more unique. But you have to let me know how Etsy goes. I mean, I'll definitely like look into it too, but oops. Dun, 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 dun. We doing? Oh wow. I'm gonna go for a little longer. Making some progress on this, I can't argue with that. So, let's go for it. This is the other problem with using a brush and then not really remembering what it... Yeah, brushes are nice, but the problem is you gotta memorize exactly what they are if you're gonna use them to do the same technique again, and I have a lot. So I might kind of play or fudge around with this and kind of turn this more into something that I'm using right now. Try something else. No, not that one. Not that one. Maybe something more like this. It's got like a sponge kind of effect to it. And then just do solid color behind it. Oops. Whoops, wrong page. Oops. Nope. That would have been smarter. Oh well. Why is it so light? Oh, because this is at 78%. Still kind of light, though. Oh, that's because I didn't change the opacity. There. Yeah, that kind of changes things. Here it looks wrong here. I gotta fix this. There. Much better. Whoops. What? Guys, that wasn't the color I picked at all. Thank you. Maybe. This almost sounds like Diablo. The town you start off in, I forget what it's called. That looks better. She could have. I just didn't like how it looked before because it was kind of a little too many lines, which always look kind of wrong. Like I might even clean up some of the. I'll definitely clean up some of these lines too, but at least now it's a clearer shape. So. You know, it's been almost 3 hours. I think we're made some pretty good progress, actually. Got a lot of this done. We got like half of the pages like colored, like half the panels, and I cleaned up a lot of the line work. So that's good. Still might fix that second panel. Expression's not perfect, but it's good. And decided against going into that one. Cleaned up this one a little bit more. So like Richard being summoned away. Zip. I'll work on that one tonight. This is the next page after that page I was working on. And then... No, I'm sorry. Yeah, there. This one. Oops. Save. Yeah, no, we were just using that as reference. So, some good progress. And I'm really grateful for everyone who stuck around and hung out. It's really nice to have people to draw along with, and even if I was just background noise, or not noise in this case, but background spectacle. Because this takes a long time, I admit. Like, it's definitely a long process, and like, maybe that would be something I would do, where I would have like time lapses that people that subscribe can check out or something like that. We'll see. I'll try and think up some fun stuff. But anyway, yeah, this was fun, and I'll do some more figure drawing and work on this a little bit more on Friday. And maybe on Friday I'll start off with doing something like, maybe I'll use do time challenges instead with poses, because today was kind of like, those were like 3 to 5 minute poses each at least. One of them was like 8, I think. So they were definitely very generous on the time, whereas like the point is, I'll try and do some gesture drawings on Friday, so you can see how different it is when you have to draw like in 30 seconds to a minute. But yeah. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and yeah, for those of you that do drive safe, and for the rest, just stay warm. or just enjoy your week if you don't have to worry about that even. So yeah.